start the meeting off.
Hello, everybody. I'm terribly sorry nobody could actually turn up, but Victoria and Minna are here, and I thought I would just give you a quick update as to what we've done. I know you've seen a copy of the letters we've sent out, and we've sent out letters already to schools, resident associations, churches, community groups, and now we're going to send out we're sending out ones for sponsors, because we now actually need some money as well. The guests, we've asked all those groups, residents associations, churches, to give us nominations to who they suggest come to our party, and hopefully they will respond to Zara and Minna. On the budget, Zara secured the first £9,700 from the council, which will be transferred to her bank account. So hopefully we can get on and we can start allocating funding. We are expecting, though, to get another £9,000 or £10,000 to the council, for which is what we need. Obviously, we need some sponsors to give us a bit more stuff, quite apart from cakes and freebies, and hopefully Prosecco from the hotel and all those other things. The catering budget, Chili Bees can't do it this time, but what are they called? The other people.
Or something, I'll have to look it up. Something.
The nice lady from Chili Bees recommended somebody else who's taken on all her business, and she's given us a quote, which is about £9,500. And she spoke to Ellie from Chili Bees and says she will just do exactly the same thing. We won't talk about what food we want to about after Christmas, because then we'll have a better idea of numbers. But we do remember we had comments last time that could we have some more savoury things from the caterers, because we were given so many wonderful cakes. So we were talking about smoked salmon sandwiches, sausage rolls, little chipolatas, egg sandwiches, and all sorts of other bits. So we'll have a meeting with her after Christmas, by which time we'll be much nearer the date. Sponsorship. Obviously, we haven't had hardly any response yet, and I've just sent out today another 50 letters asking people for money or help. However, the Kensington Chelsea Foundation have written us a letter to indicate that at the moment they can't help us, but their new funding round will happen, I think, after Christmas. And if we put in a formal application, then they indicated that probably £1,000 would be available for this project. It's just we've missed the current funding round, so I think we'll get that. They've been very generous to us, and after all, we have quite a lot of our clients here, so hopefully that is good.
May we just minute that, and can I just confirm that you will prepare the funding round, the funding application? You saw the letter?
Yeah.
Is that okay, Minna? That'd be great, because that's beyond my skills to make an application to them.
I just want to make sure that do you need a pen?
No,
Here we are.
Zara can do that because
Can she? She's good at that sort of thing.
Good. Okay, so could we just minute we only need minutes of the actions we're going to be doing. That would be helpful.
The military involvement. We've been in touch with Jane and the military as best we can. And we've written to the guy now who runs YOU.
No, the
Woman?
She's taken over. You know, the Thingamy's 1 day a week.
Debbie?
Yes, Debbie is now taken over. Thingamy resigned. He retired, and Debbie is now taken over the U.
Oh, okay.
Jane's
I've been corrected. Debbie has now taken over from Tony Pringle. And
Jane is on the phone. Jane.
Hi, Victoria. Sorry, Mr. Call.
we're just having this quick update meeting. I just want to check that you've got the note that we weren't going to put up your rates. Okay, well, we've got a deal that
Okay, I think I'll carry on. Victoria will come back again. So we will hope that Debbie, who's always been very helpful and supportive of us in the past, will be able to get in contact with various YOU groups. And as you remember last time, YOU took a stand, and we had lots of nice pictures with a whole load of cadets, and we had air cadets and Sea Scouts and all sorts of other people. So hopefully that will go okay, and Debbie will do her best. Jason, Victoria's written down here, action. Have you got enough information to right around to your members. Perhaps you can get in touch with Victoria when you've noted that. I'm sorry you couldn't be here today to join us. I was going to say Jane, but actually she happens to be on the telephone to Victoria as we speak. So do you need any information for your cadets, their families? Do you have a list of cadet organisations? They will be dealing with that now as we speak. Andrew, I'm sorry to miss you. I gather you're in prison today. I presume that is not for your personal misdemeanors, but for one of your clients' misdemeanors. Do you think you can get some volunteers for the committee who are happy to make phone calls and to follow up some of the letters we've written? We've written endless letters. I've been signing Elizabeth Arnold on every bit of paper I can see, beg, borrowing, stealing and asking for recommendations thing. So we'd love some volunteers, if you can, who are capable of doing or are good at making a few telephone calls, a bit of begging, emails, etc. All committee members, have you got enough information yet to ask around for any nominations for gets or sponsorship or support in any way? If not, can you get back to us? I mean, we will be having another meeting, so today is really just an update. I'll just
a verbal report on that.
I'll just finish this, and then Jane can. Then Victoria will tell you what Jane said. The council, we'll be having another meeting with them and with Nikki to see what other council departments can help us and who are on side, social service, etc. But we're trying to do this all incrementally so we can give everybody the appropriate information as we get it. Given that it's 8 months away, some of these people, it's just too far to get them to actually really concentrate. So I think by the time we get to just after Christmas, we're really going to be able to motor on this, because I think we'll get Remembrance Day out of the way, Christmas out of the way, and then we're going to have to really push for this. We got lots of leaflets available if you want them. I hope we'll be having another meeting again in the near future. I'm sorry nobody could turn up today. And can I just hand over to Victoria, who's just been speaking to Jane on the telephone.
Thanks very much indeed. Thanks for the update. Jane is very much on side. She's going to go back to the police band, because although she wrote back to them to confirm that we would pay for their travelling expenses, they haven't confirmed back to us. And she's also going to hopefully get in touch with Lindsay again, who was on the committee last time, and also so that we can actually start ringing around all the other youth groups and get all the cadets on side. So just a brief phone call. Sorry not to be with us, but she's certainly on side and happy to help.
Well, that's great, because we really need those cadets, because it's so nice having the young people who can take some of our older clients, guests, to their seats. Well, thank you, everybody. I'm sorry you couldn't be with us today, but hopefully we'll have another meeting in the near future. Loads and loads of letters have gone out, and I'm sure we'll be doing some more sponsorship letters. And any volunteers that we can have, great. Victoria and Minna and I have been stuffing letters today. Apparently I'm not very good at it and rather slow. So there have been complaints to the chairman that she's a very slow stuffer. But so any help we can get, we'd be very, very grateful. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye, everybody.
Thanks again.